Hello English learners and welcome back to another Level Up English video. My name is Michael and today we're looking at a grammar lesson on Reigate Hill. So it might be a little bit bright behind me because it's a bit hazy, which means it's quite cloudy and bright and it's not that easy to see. But it's a beautiful day really, and it's an amazing view which I'll try to show you now. So I'm in Reigate at the moment, which is south of London. It's not too far away from Gatwick Airport. Some of you may have been there before. And it's my first time here, but it's really beautiful. This area, this is Reigate Hill, and it's very high above the sea level. And you've got this amazing view of all the countryside to the south. So I thought I could make a video inside in a classroom about grammar or something boring like that. But instead I thought I would go for a walk and I would film it outside, not really for any reason, just because it's a little bit more interesting and I'm going to share you this interesting grammar point on the go today. And one thing that I think is really unbelievable is there are actually steps here, so this is actually a path that you could climb if you wanted to. I haven't been brave enough to do so yet. And it's probably quite hard to see in the video just how steep this is, but you might be able to see just down here there's a path that goes down and it descends probably 100 meters, 200 meters very quickly, so I'm not quite brave enough to do that. So I mentioned in my last video that I do not have my hair cut. This is because I cut it myself, because I just shave it bald, very simple. So I do not have my hair cut. But you might notice I used some interesting grammar in that sentence. And I want to cover that today briefly. This is called passive causative voice. You might know that passive voice is when the object and the subject change position. So rather than saying, the police arrested me, I could say, I was arrested by the police. That's what we call passive voice. But passive causative is a little bit different. And this is when we talk about having something done by someone else. So if you want something to be done, you can pay someone or ask someone to do it for free, then we can use this form. To make a causative sentence, we start with the subject, which could be I, for example, and then we use a causative verb. Then we have the object, and then we have the past participle verb, which is just the same as any other passive sentence. So here's one example. I had the TV repaired. So I is the subject, had is the causative verb in past tense, TV is the object, repaired is the past participle of the verb. Verb 3, in other words. So I had the TV repaired. That means I asked someone else or I paid someone else to repair it for me. I did not repair it myself. But the reason we're using the passive voice here is because either we don't know who repaired it or simply it's not important. It doesn't really matter who repaired it. Maybe we could say Bob repaired the TV. Bob is his name, but it doesn't really matter. So I had the TV repaired. The act of repairing the TV, that is the most important bit we want to get across here. There isn't a very big difference between the verbs have and get. I would say the main difference is, in my opinion, get is a little bit more forceful. If I say I have my hair cut, I had my hair cut, that sounds very good. If I say I got my hair cut, it's also totally natural, but it sounds a little bit more forceful. So I think it could be better for forcing people to do things. For example, I got him to sing for me. I got him to dance. I threatened him to dance for me. I had a gun and I said dance, and I got him to dance. I think is a little bit more forceful, but it's a very, very small difference. It's mostly the same. But if you're not sure which one to use, just say have. So let's look at a few more examples. For example, I'm traveling a bit at the moment, so I could say, I had my trousers repaired for this trip. And if I want to, I can also say who did it. I can add by at the end and say, I had my trousers repaired by a tailor. A tailor is someone who fixes close. I think I'm going to start making my descent again now. Hopefully my knees can take it, but let's make our way back down. In my new house, I will have a fence installed. So here we're using the future tense, which is also fine. I will have a fence installed. So I will pay someone to build or install a new fence in my garden in my new house. And the last one because I'm not blessed with good teeth genetics. I got my teeth cleaned by the dentist. Or yesterday, I got my teeth cleaned. And that really is the basics, that's really it. So remember that simple structure and you are good to go. Have or get, and then that past participle at the end. So let me know in the comments, think about things that you have done, or think about things that you get done. So these might be things about house maintenance, it might be about being healthy with your body, doctors and dentists, it might be about fixing things, paying someone to do a service for you. Don't forget we need to have that object here as well. So it sounds a little bit weird to say I have English taught. That doesn't really quite make sense. It's a little bit better if you say I have English taught to me by Michael. I have English taught to me. It's still a little bit strange because we might just say Michael teaches me, right? But grammatically it does make sense. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can also add the words need or want. For example, I need to have my teeth cleaned. I really need to have my teeth cleaned. It's something I haven't done yet, but it needs to be done. I want to have my car repaired. I want to have my car repaired. So think about those two, need and want, in the comments as well. If that's already quite difficult for you and this is all new information, then you can skip to the end of this video, that's totally fine. If you want to make it a little bit harder and challenge yourself a bit more, you can also think about modal verbs as well. These are like must, should, might, these kind of words. And these can be added in just like any other sentence. And you can use it as a recommendation for someone else, like he must get his house painted. He must get his house painted. I might have my clothes cleaned. I might have my clothes cleaned, but maybe I'll have dirty clothes, I don't know. So there's some more to think about when you're giving your own examples, which is always the best way to learn. So don't forget to leave a comment with them below. By the way, this is Reigate down below. It's got lots of trees, but it's quite a nice little town. And if we look back this way, this is a good side angle of Reigate Hill. So we were just up there, right ahead. So I think I'll leave it there for this video. This is more of an introductory video for this grammar. It might be new for some of you or a good refresher for others. And if you want another part 2 where I make it a little bit more advanced, let me know. I'm always open for that as well. And just give me feedback on the channel too, because I love making these videos, and regardless of how many views they get or how popular they become, I really enjoy them. So I hope you like it as well. And this year I'm going to be going to more places around the world. So I might be doing some more kind of vlogs and taking you with me on the streets of different places. So if you have anything you want me to do or make, then let me know. I would love to keep kind of continuing these English classes with you on the streets as well. So we're looking at kind of cultural things and travel things as well. Things that I would be interested in watching if I were a learner, honestly. But anyway, thank you for watching today. Really appreciate it. Remember to become a member below. Click the link in the description if you want some worksheets and extra, subtitles and all that kind of stuff for these videos. But I'll leave it there. Thanks a lot. See you next time. If you're interested, you can check out the full lesson for this YouTube video, where you can find live subtitles, worksheets, more detailed explanations, quizzes, and teacher feedback, and all of this around this video at Level Up English members. So if you're interested in that, you can click the link in the description, or go to levelupenglish.school and go to the members page to sign up. But I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you find the bonus worksheets helpful as well. Thank you for watching.